Most people think choosing a country to move abroad is about finding the best one. It's not. It's about finding the right fit for you. By the end of this video, you'll know how to choose a country that actually fits the lifestyle you want. Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. This is Dak and Bean, and today we want to talk about one of the biggest mistakes people make when planning a move abroad, right? Because most people ask, what is the best country to move to? But that's the wrong question, right? Because there is no best country, right? There's only the country that fits you. So when people move abroad and end up unhappy, it's usually because you picked the wrong country. It's not that the country is bad, right? Because it was the wrong fit. So.
Okay, let's start with why do people pick the wrong country?
So most people pick the wrong country or choose where to move based on surface level reasons, right?
You mean like YouTube?
This is why we're here, right? Because does this place have cheap rent? Does it look pretty on Instagram, right? Whatever country is trending on YouTube, like Thailand, is where people choose.
Where people usually go.
Right. So it's less thought and more of the right now, right? But those things don't tell you how a place will feel long term. And they don't tell you if you hate heat, if you need reliable health care, if you get lonely easily, right? Noise stresses, like in Bangkok, right? Do you need a walkable city? Visa uncertainty, right? That can make you anxious. So when people ignore these things, they end up in places that look perfect on paper, but slowly drains them in real life.
All right, so let's talk about the top 10 lists. Everybody has a top 10 list and top 10 this country and top 5 that country and this and that.
Yeah.
But let's talk about why these top 10 lists fail.
Right. And the top 10 list, how does it fit you? That's the big issue, right? Because the top 10 list is so general. Do they know if you need great health care? Do they know if you get, lonely, if you want more community, if you want a place that speaks English, right? If you want a long-term visa, right? So you have to watch a lot of these videos with the top 10 lists and then break it down to you. So those lists assume everyone wants the same life. And this is why, you hear on YouTube, people will be like, oh, this life is great. That's great for them.
For them.
Will it work for you?
Yeah.
And that's how people end up saying, I don't know why I'm unhappy here. This place is supposed to be amazing. It's amazing for us.
Yeah, and you have to pick the place for you. So the real problem isn't the country, it's the person.
It's the person.
It's the person.
Yeah.
So, and did you vet what you liked, what you didn't like before you came to this country?
Yeah, and that's a simple vacation. That's a simple going on a scouting trip. Yeah,
scouting trip.
So people don't fail abroad because they choose the wrong country. They fail because they choose the wrong fit. You didn't do your due diligence and seeing what works for you. Because there is no perfect country. You leave America, you come to Bangkok, you don't like it. You don't like, the bureaucracy of Thailand or something. You go to Vietnam, you don't like the 90-day rule that you got to leave and come back. It's a whole bunch of things that you need to know, how does this fit into my lifestyle?
Yeah. How does that fit? For an example, Thailand wasn't going to be a fit for us if we couldn't get a visa.
Yeah.
If we couldn't get a long-term visa, which we did get DTV visa, but I could not go in and out of the country every 60 days.
Right.
Yeah,
right.
I would not be able to do that. That means Thailand wouldn't have been a fit for us.
No, because even with Vietnam, it's every 90 days.
It's every 90
But
days.
it's still man, do I want to have to leave? I want a vacation, and people look at it as that, oh, I can get to go somewhere new every 90 days. days or something like that.
Right.
But, this is where it's personal, and maybe I can do that a little more than that can, but I know eventually I will get tired of it too.
Or
So,
maybe for certain people, it wouldn't bother you.
at all.
Yeah, it wouldn't bother you at all. I'm kind of sedentary. So that type of thing would bother me.
Yeah, and clearly it doesn't for people that's been retired in Vietnam for 20 plus years.
Yeah.
And they do it all the time, even when it was just 30 days.
Right.
So.
Overwhelmed by the thought of moving abroad and worried about making costly mistakes, the Move Abroad Action Plan gives you one clear roadmap from planning to arrival. Ready to move to Thailand but not sure where to start? Our Thailand Relocation Guide shows you how to do it with confidence. Not sure where to move at all? Start with our scouting trip guides to figure out what actually fits your lifestyle. Spending too much time and money planning? Tap into our AI travel tools to simplify flights, stays, and logistics. Still need income abroad? The AI YouTube Blueprint helps you build something sustainable long-term. And if you want personal guidance for your situation, we also offer one-on-one consultations to help you avoid mistakes and move with clarity. Your move abroad doesn't start someday, it starts now. Everything you need is at docandbean.com. Links in the description. Enjoy the video and don't forget to subscribe.
So let's get down to what actually matters when you're choosing a country to move to.
Right. So when we were planning our own move, we realized something super important. If we chose wrong, it wouldn't be an inconvenient. It would cost us years of our life, money, planning.
Making money.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would cost money. Decisions here, this is why you take experience from somebody else like
Right.
us, where it would cost you a little bit less money.
Right.
And mistakes. And you still have to learn on your own.
Right.
But a little bit less mistakes is always good.
Yeah. So we kind of stop asking, what is the best country overall, right? And ask what actually matters to us, right? We narrow down a group of maybe 5 countries and then break those down to which one is the best fit. And then when rules change, now Thailand becomes number 1 because it checks something else on our list,
And you might have to, your trade-offs and what you can sacrifice and what you can't sacrifice. One of our things is food. Food is a big deal. I could not go to a country where the food is not, it's not good.
Right.
I couldn't go to a country where you have to leave so much and you can't really get a visa.
Yeah.
And then hot weather, which all the weather is hot over here.
Yeah. And for me, it was walkability, being able to explore and see something new every day, at least, and Bangkok here is one of the best things for that. I'm always experiencing something new. And I think you can live here for 10 years and always find something new. So that was, a plus for us, right? So you have to break down things for you like, okay, cost compatibility between the countries, visa stability, healthcare quality, how much does it align to your lifestyle, right? Social ease, and do you want to be able to build a community, or are you going to have trouble with a country that speaks a totally different language? Do you want more of an English-speaking country?
Right, that's a big deal to a lot of people.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a big deal to a lot of people. Also, infrastructure. Yeah, infrastructure, I think for Americans, I say this on a bunch of videos, but I don't think Americans can go down in infrastructure. And we probably don't know how important infrastructure is until we get to a place where the infrastructure is not so good.
Right.
And then you know how much you need it.
Yes. Yeah, exactly. And then safety, which is a huge thing for, let's say, me, even probably a little more than you, right? Because I can literally wake up at 3 o'clock in the morning and go walk the streets of Bangkok and be completely safe and don't feel that apprehension, And then travel access for us was a big deal. We're in a major city that we can travel anywhere for a reasonable cost.
Bangkok International Airport, of course they have 2, but it's an international city.
Right.
So you can get most anywhere from Bangkok.
Right.
So let's go to the next one. why priorities matter more than rankings. We kind of touched on this, but let's go a little bit deeper.
So this is one of the reasons, nobody really talks about this, I guess I should say, right? All of these factors matter differently to different people, right? So if you're 30 and healthy, healthcare might be a low priority for you, right? If you're 55 with a chronic condition, it might be a non-negotiable, right? If you hate heat,
Which we hear people complaining all the time in Thailand.
Yeah.
Yeah, it gets hot.
right?
So that would be an issue.
That would be an issue for some, If you're introverted, social life might matter less, And you'd be like, oh, I don't speak the language.
Right.
You have to choose what matters to you, right? If visa uncertainty stresses you out, stability might be everything. So you really have to, break down your wants and needs. And no list or no other YouTuber can do this for you. So it's just easier to try and clarify it for yourself because nobody knows how you live or how you want to live.
Yeah,
this
you
is
make
personal.
your list. You really make your list with the help and guidance of these other things.
Yes.
So even us, we're here for your guidance, but not your path. Your path is yours.
Yeah.
So you have to be strong enough to walk your path with a little bit of help and guidance.
Yeah.
Yeah. So next one. Why is this decision, why does it seem to be so tough? Why do people have an issue with picking the best things for themselves?
Yeah, I think, this is when it really clicked for us, right? And I think it's a little scary for some people because moving abroad isn't just a trip, right? It's not an experiment. It's your life. And guessing, you have to strategize. You can't just guess this, right? So it is a tough decision. And that's too, you have to sit down, talk about it, probably learn yourself.
Learn yourself.
Right?
That's a big deal.
Yes.
Yeah, that's a big issue where what do I like and what don't I like?
Yes.
Yeah, you have to know those things.
And be honest.
Really what
about
makes
it.
you tick. What makes you tick and what you absolutely can't do without your deal breakers.
Yeah, and this is where we come in as well because we do consultations, right? So if you need more clarity, right, or if you need help making certain decision or where should you focus on, we offer that help because we actually went through so much planning this, doing this. We were like, man, it was rough, and it was two of us, right? But the hashing and stuff, it is a little tough to make that decision. So
So next is same country, different outcomes, meaning that this one country could have totally different outcomes for different people.
right. So an example would be one person prioritizes a low cost, warm weather, right? So they might choose Vietnam, right? But then another person, listen, I need visa stability. I need healthcare access. That person
More so than one of the other attributes. I might need visa stability more than weather.
Right.
Somebody might need weather more than visa stability because they don't mind moving.
Right.
So it really is the comparison. Right?
Yeah. So you can ask two people the same question, but they have different priorities, right? And even within the same country, those priorities can lead to completely different experiences, right? What feels incredible to one person can feel completely wrong to another.
That's the difference between Bangkok City and a beach city like Pattaya.
Yeah.
Where you hear people say Bangkok is too busy, it's too many like that, and they need to go to a smaller, more slower pace.
And both people are right, right? Both people are right because they're choosing for them.
Right.
So when you come over and people will be like, oh man, I don't know how you don't like Bangkok. And they give you so many reasons why Bangkok is bad. Pause.
Or good.
It's you.
Yeah, it's
we
you.
love Bangkok.
Yeah.
This is what we
Right.
like. So don't listen to what people. This is why we always say, come and experience things for yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so give them a little bit of truth.
Yeah, what's the actual truth,
A
right?
little bit of truth.
What we started with. There's no perfect country, right? But there is a fit for you, right? Because most people never slow down long enough to figure out what that actually means for them. And this is what we're telling you to do in this. Actually try to figure out what works for you. So when you end up somewhere, you can't, like, you're not disappointed because you were listening to everybody else except what you want and need. You know, so if you're going to design your entire life, don't choose based on someone else's list or a top 10 list. You know, slow down the decision, ask yourself better question, and design your move instead of copying what someone else did.
Not directly.
Yeah.
But the lists do help in their guides, but like we said, a guide for your own personal decisions.
Right. And if you need help with this, again, we said we offer a consultation, but then we also have tools on our website for you to use. We have a move abroad plan if you're coming directly to Thailand. We have a Thailand relocation guide that includes like cost of living worksheets, everything that you would need to help plan your move abroad or to Thailand. So that's it. That's it, babe. Yeah. We wish you well along this journey. We love the comments, you know, share this video with someone who is thinking about moving abroad. Because, you know, we know, because we're still in it, but we knew the struggle from the start, right? We started this journey just deciding, oh, we can live out of the country in 2018, and now we're here.
Right.
So, yeah.
And we picked the best country
For
us.
us.
Yeah, for us.
Yeah.
So you can
right.
too, please.
See ya.